Okay, what is up guys? This is my first ever video on this channel, but I just want to start off saying that thank y'all so much for 1,000 followers on TikTok. I appreciate all the likes, all the love y'all been showing me recently, and yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into this, and I'm gonna show you all my displays, my Avengers, my X-Men, and my Marvel villains. So yeah, let's get straight into it, guys. So this is my X-Men display right here. I have Beast, Wolverine, Bishop, Rogue, Professor X, Storm, Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Colossus, Gambit, and Rogue. So I'm basing my X-Men display off of the X-Men animated series from like 1992. That's what really got me into the X-Men. Before that, I only knew the X-Men because of Fox's movies, like X-Men 1, 2, 3, Last Stand, whatever you want to call it. Even like Days of Apocalypse, that's all I knew him from. Even before that, I just knew Wolverine. That's really all I knew. Everybody else, it was kind of like, oh, I love Wolverine the most, and that. But once I actually watched that show a while back, like years ago, that's what really made me fall in love with the X-Men. And from there, I love Cyclops, Gambit, Beast, and Colossus too. So it helped me expand my knowledge on all the characters and everything. So that's why I started reading too, Fatal Attractions, House of X, and House of M. Even though they're all different series, I should be reading like X Factor and all that. I really wanted to read Fatal Attractions because I know. Okay, I completely forgot to add this when I said it, but spoilers ahead if you haven't read it. The end of X-Men 97, Wolverine does get his adamantium ripped out, so that's why I wanted to see it in here too, because I think it does happen in this one, if I'm right, but I haven't read it all the way yet, so I'm still reading it. I read the other two already though. I do have my Wolverine display that I have, because I did say that I knew Wolverine before everybody, so you know. So, but yeah, that's really it for this display though. I will be making the X Factor team, the original X-Men team, I guess you'd say. So it will be who? Marvel Girl, Iceman, Angel, Beast, and Cyclops. So I'm gonna go ahead and make those later on down the line, but probably not right now because I still need to finish this a little bit with Jubilee, Morph, and Angel. So yeah, that's it basically for this. Over here for this display, I have the Marvel villains right here. As you can see, I kind of have it angled where it's kind of like all the X-Men villains, and then you have like the Spider-Man villains right here. So I don't really have that much going on for like what they're doing. They'll pose them really that much, so don't come at me for that, because I still need to make space and actually pose them out in a different shelf that I have. But I used to have these down here and all these characters up here. So what I did, I barely got acrylic stands today, so I put them inside here to pose them all out and stuff like that. So I will be getting into that in a little bit. But yeah, I like all the X-Men villains. So you know, I love Juggernaut. It came with the 2-pack with Colossus, and Sabretooth came with a 2-pack with Logan over here. So that's really why I bought most of X-Men villains. Spider-Man villains was when I started out, because when I started buying like nothing but Spider-Man villains. Like over here I have these Spider-Mans that are up here, so that's why I'm saying that I liked Spider-Man first, but then I fell in love with X-Men, so that's when I started buying all these X-Men figures and stuff like that. So yeah, that's really it for this. I can't really say that much on it, but that's really all it is. Okay, so for over here, all I have is my Avengers and Fantastic Four figures up here. I barely got the Fantastic Four thing like last week, and I already had all these Avengers like figures, the Iron Man, Hulk, Captain America, She-Hulk, and Spider-Man. But I went ahead and got the live action versions just because they were all cheaper than trying to buy like the comic versions of the Fantastic Four. But they still look amazing with them. As you can tell, I posed them all out, made them look nice. I also did. I made this display just today. I made this one like a few days ago, and I uploaded both the videos on my TikTok if y'all want to go check that out after this video. But yeah, so all I did was bring Hulk up higher because I feel like he'll look more menacing up there, I guess. And Iron Man like flying up, because I was like, I never make Iron Man like fly at the stands at all, so I just wanted to make him like that. Human Torch, I have it on a different pose before, but then I finally put him like this. But yeah, that's really all I have going for it. I have to pose Spider-Man like this because it looks really nice. Mr. Fantastic, I don't really know how to pose him that much, so I went ahead and added like he was coming out with his arm, you know what I mean? So it looks kind of cool, like he's trying to copy Spider-Man a little bit. The Thing, I had him on a weird pose at first in the TikTok I posted, even like Human Torch, but I went ahead and changed the poses too. So I feel like they look way better now than they did before. So I'm not really basing this like off of anything like as I did this one. This was really just kind of thrown together because I already had the Fantastic Four figures and a few, I guess, Avengers. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and make a display for it. Why not? So yeah, that's how it ended up like this. There's really not that much to it. I just really love how it looks like. I'm gonna show y'all again. I know I show this a lot. I'm gonna come up here and show y'all like a little more of that, but yeah, that's really all I got going for this too. Okay, last but not least, I have my DC display too. So for this display, I have Batman Nightfall, the Action Comics Superman that they just released last year again, like they re-released, but with a wire cape, Martian Manhunter, Hal Jordan Green Lantern, Flash, John Stewart Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Cyborg. So I was trying to buy Wonder Woman, but they sold out, and resellers are trying to charge like a whole ton just for like one figure. So I was like, you know what, I'm not doing it. So unless I can find her in person somewhere, that's probably not gonna be possible, but this is what I have for now. But yeah, usually I have Booster Gold and Blue Beetle in this, but I just took them out for spacing wise because I couldn't really put that much on here. But yeah, I really love the way I did this. I also used the other acrylic stands I had for this because it was a 2-pack of 4. So I went ahead and put them on here too because I really wanted them to be all kind of angled. I love how I put Cyborg in like the flashing glider like this. So I feel like he just looks really good in the back. And Superman flying like that, I feel like he looks really nice too. But yeah, I do have the Lego Batman Michael Keaton right here. I got him from the mini pack, right? The Lego mini pack. That he came in like $5, I think he was. I just put him in there just for, I guess, display wise. I don't know. I just threw him in there. I had nothing else, like nowhere else to put him at all. So I went ahead and just threw him in there. And I think he really looks nice in there. Just a little funny thing to put in there. But yeah, I'm gonna give you another look at this. That's really it. Flash, I didn't really know how to pose him. I could have put him like a different way too, made him running, but I just didn't. I think I was kind of lazy on that. But yeah, that's really it for this display too. Not that much going on with this. But yeah, I do have a bunch of McFarlane figures. Like before I started collecting all these Marvel Legends, like this one and that one over there, I started off with McFarlane, and I know people don't like them that much. They say about their articulation and everything, but personally, I just grew up loving DC and Marvel, and before I just collected Marvel, no, not Marvel, DC way before. So that's really why I started collecting all these figures and stuff. Even like Superman, I have 2 Supermans with the wire cape, and then I have also the original Superman without the wire cape, the Action Comics version. I'll go ahead and show you a little like random stuff I have. I do have this random statue that's sitting here of Superman. I do have the Transformers Yellow Park, I think that they're called, yeah, with Bumblebee right here in Optimus Prime and Call of Duty Ghosts. You can pose him and stuff. He's really nice to pose. You just gotta be like, you gotta figure out where you can pose him, what poses he can do. That's what I had to do for one of my videos, and he actually came out really nice when I posed them. So if you want to go check that out, that's on my TikTok too. But I also have Spawn over here, which I love this figure, but he did cost me a lot just to buy him. But that's really it. I don't really have that much other stuff on this shelf except for those figures. And yeah. So I hope y'all do love this video, guys. I don't really have that much to show y'all except for all these figures that I do already have set up. I barely moved into this apartment like a few months ago back in April, so that's why it's all kind of thrown everywhere. But I am gonna be trying to unbox more of my figures that I still have packed up and stuff. So when I get to that, I'll probably post another updated display video. But yeah, thank you all again for 1,000 followers on TikTok. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I hope to see y'all in the next video, guys. Peace out.